Hi guys, let's have a quick look at building with embossed paper over chipboard. Okay guys, here's the building. It's made out of a 1/8 chipboard material. I really like this chipboard. You can cut it just with your utility knife and or your X-Acto knife. So normally what I do is I'll lay the piece down, I'll draw out all the spots I want, like I got a door here, I got my windows, and I got my ridge line. So I lay it down, draw it out, cut it out, and then basically assemble it. And you can also do mods to it later. Like I say, it's easily cuttable with the X-Acto knife and or utility knife. So you go along and like, hey, I want a spot here with some battle damage, right? So there you go. You can knock that in there. You can ad lib as you go. Put your windows in. Put your doors in. This parts here, this is actually the same material, it's just strips of it. This is probably actually the door, material from the door taken out, put it over there, and then I ultimately cover it. Same with the strip, right? So that'll add some texture to your building, some three-dimensional aspect to it, so it's just not a flat face. So, and around the side here, see the same idea. So whatever shapes you want, you can cut them out of the base material there and put it on. It's just a heavy duty cardboard. So once I get that all together, then I'll get my whatever texture I'm using. In this particular case, I'm using a brick. I went for a brick texture, and of course that's the thing with the paper. You have a wide variety of textures, colors, that sort of thing. So once I'm ready for that, I'll get the sheet out and I'll paint the whole surface, laying it down flat with some PVA, lie the sheet onto it, press it all in and let it dry. Once it's dry, then I cut kind of out a rough outline, and then you fold in your spots afterwards. You can see here like there's brick facing inside there and stuff. So you do that afterwards, put a bit of glue in behind it, fold it over, and then just hold it there for a minute or two until it sticks. And same with here on the ridge line, there's actually a thin strip of material all along that ridge line, so that way you don't have any base material showing through. It all looks like brick facing. So even though it's not a flat line along here, you still have brickwork, the impression of brickwork. So after that's all done, of course you can add some other detailing. In this particular case, there's some cylinders here. These guys are the cylinders they found. They're CO cylinders, so that looks good for a chemical plant. And then of course this is actually just some old asphalt shingle I found. It fits as far as the scale goes. And with these cylinders too, there's also other type of cylinders, just as a note, because it's such a cool product, that these are the cylinders that you can get out of your whipped cream dispenser. So if you're ever building a chemical plant of some sort of nature, these things are pretty nice to put in there. So there you are. If you want to put some weathering on it, feel free. You can use powders, dry brush, whatever. Just be careful if you do use a liquid that you don't go too heavy. You don't want to damage any of the embossed paper. Any powders, say a pastel powder, something like that, make sure you seal it up with a matte spray. You don't want to be mashing it and tracking it all over your piece, right? I like the charcoal. You'll see some charcoal there, but that will actually tend to smudge, so I sealed that with a matte spray. So there you go, guys. That's the two types of material. Both of them very approachable. Will give you multiple different effects depending on the size and what you want to see. So hopefully you found something useful there. Until next time, take care.